Hello everybody, Cybertron here. Today we're taking a look at Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Prowl. And he is pretty cool. Again, he is another awesome figure from the Transformers Siege line. He looks really awesome, so let's get right into that head sculpt right there. Look at that head, it looks beautiful. He does have a little bit of silver paint on his little red horn right there. But that's not too bad. I think I can get that off, maybe, hopefully. But that is the only thing really wrong with the head, with paint-wise. But it looks really good. Nice deep blue, dark eyes. Nice Autobot symbol right there. He's got this Cybertronian writing here. It might say police. I don't know. I might have to figure that out. But pretty cool writing there. Nice yellow paint down here. Really nice. On his arms, he's got some nice yellow paint right there as well. On the legs, it's got this very clear silver in there. Another Autobot symbol right there. Here's his feet, and these right here. All right, there's a little fold right there, just to kind of help him stand a little bit. Nice black paint throughout. Backpack, not really much of a backpack at all. I don't see a backpack either. And they're doing a really good job so far with most of the Siege figures with the backpacks. Chromia is the only one that I see has kind of a big backpack, but so far everyone else is pretty clear. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a gap, but looks pretty nice to me. From this way, the legs do look pretty hollow. From this side, looks pretty good. I will say that this whole piece here is not white plastic. This is actually the see-through, and this is painted onto there, so you can kind of tell that, you can kind of see that, especially up here, the little bit of paint skiff from that. Besides that, pretty well done figure. For articulation, his little doors here can go in and out. Focus. There we go. Can go in and out like that. His arms can rotate about that. Go about that far high. They can go about that far. It's really tight here, but the arm is supposed to go down like that. Nice bend at the elbow there. He does have wrist articulation. It's really tight, so just be careful. They can pop out. So just make sure you keep that in mind when you're doing that. Just rotate right there. Head does have a nice bit of articulation there. Nice spin right there. Nice waist swivel. Legs can go out that far. Can go out. And these legs are ratcheted, which is interesting. They're ratcheted outwards, which is interesting. I haven't seen any other Siege figure have a ratchet like that. It does swivel right there. Nice bend. It's got a really deep bend due to transformation, so the leg can bend really far that way. Not much that way. He does have feet pivot right there, and I guess you could count this as kind of a forward and back rotation on his foot. That's kind of due to transformation, but it does help with standing him up, so you can stand him up a little bit easier. And he does stand up with that ability to pose like that. Sorry about the camera cut. Knocked the camera over. We're all good now, so it does stand pretty good. So that's pretty much it for the details, and he does have, again, little yellow color right there, which does look pretty nice. So all in all, looks really good Prowl. For his weapon, please stand, Prowl. There you go. He comes with this gun, which is pretty cool. It's just a plain white plastic. These are the sirens for the top of Prowl, and this does come off. At first I thought it was kind of like a mace, but no, you just peg it in. It's just a gun. So he can hold it here on his hand. He does have other ports. He doesn't have as many ports as others, but he's got a port up on his shoulders, on his arms, on his legs right there, and up on his feet. He also has little ports, and he has a port on his back. So for storage in robot mode, right there works pretty good. You can also have it on the shoulder if you want. So you do have some options where you want to put his weapon. So that is that, and now we'll do some size comparison. So here's Prowl next to Ironhide. Ironhide is significantly taller, so it is a pretty good sized Deluxe class figure. Ironhide is, and Prowl is a little bit shorter than Ironhide, which is understandable since you know, Ironhide is a little bit bigger than most other figures of his size. And here is Prowl next to Optimus, Voyager class. Scale's pretty good there. Alright, so now let's get down to transformation. And he's pretty simple transformation, which is something I really like. So first off, the whole body here is clipped with his belly here. So you just want to pull that up, just like that. And then the whole section will flip, just like so. You will pull this section out. And this piece, to get back in there, there's a little hole back there. So to get that back in, you just slip it in there, and that comes right down. So when you're retransforming him, that's how that works. Alright, so you just slip that out, fold that back. Really nice detail in there too, by the way. And then you want to take this and fold this in. That will keep this piece here from falling back down. Then you want to take Prowl's body here, and these little holes right there will tab right into those little slots right there. And then you want to spin the waist, fold these little flaps in, take the legs, fold them in like so. Same thing over here. Yeah, just like that. You can hook it together. Alright, then you want to take this whole assembly, fold it in, and then get that in there. Now there's one thing you want to make sure to do, and that's to fold these as far back as you can get, because these tabs right here won't fit into these slots here if you don't do it right. So you want to make sure to get them as far in, just like that. You want to push those nice in there, so there's no black leg showing. So don't want that black leg showing when that's nice and covered up. And then from that, you want to come to the arms, and let's see, you rotate the arms this way, fold them in, fold them down into there, do the same thing with the other side, rotate, pull that up, fold that in, make sure that the holes are the side that goes in. And on this one, he does have this little peg here that will slide right between that groove right there, so you just slide that down. And then from that, you take the doors and you just tab these two pegs right there into these two slots, one up there and one down there. And then you just pop that in with the other side. And then you can take the little siren piece, pop that in there, and there you have Prowl in his vehicle mode, and it's really nice. It's really nice. It rolls really good, a little bit better than Ironhide's, and it looks really nice. Again, nice silver dome right here with nice silver paint inside. It's a clear plastic with nice silver painted on the inside. Nice Autobot symbol there, nicely painted. And the one thing that is interesting about Prowl is that there's no battle damage anywhere on this figure, anywhere, which is interesting. I couldn't find one bit of battle damage on Prowl anywhere. You know, there is that little bit of paint, silver paint on his horn, but I wouldn't consider that battle damage. But really nicely painted rims here, looks really good. Really nicely done. I think it's amazing. So there is Prowl next to Sideswipe. See if I can't get them both in shot here. There you go. Pretty much the same size. Like that. Looks pretty good. And here is Optimus Prime next to Prowl. So you get a nice size comparison with these two guys. Looks pretty good. They scale pretty well. And you can also take the gun here, and it's got this little section right there, so you can just sit that right on there. And in Prowl's vehicle mode, there's no pegs anywhere to put any other weapons on. I mean, he does have the peg for his gun, so you could take Sideswipe's gun here and put that there. So you can do that, but besides that, he doesn't really have any extra ports on him. So yeah, all in all, Prowl is another really good figure from the Siege line, and if you are collecting the Siege line, I do recommend getting him. He's pretty cool, and I really like him. Alright, so that has been a look at Prowl, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, and bye everybody.